I did it. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Yes, sirree. Here we are. It's Monday morning, June 26, 2017, and this is Mondays with Bev and Paul. Good morning, Bev.
Good morning, Paul.
Yeah, hi, everybody. Thanks for letting us onto your phone, your tablet, your home,
your life,
your liberty, your pursuit of happiness. There we go. We got it all in there.
Yeah.
Great show today. Yeah. So, how was your weekend?
Hot.
Hot. That's the word for today. Hot.
Yeah. Hot and staying inside.
110 degrees. It's like, it's like at a certain point, it's just suffering forever.
Exactly.
It's not going to last forever, but it's just every day 110, 117,
right.
105.
And once it hits 105, 117,
right.
Doesn't mean nothing.
But we're getting a break. Getting a break by the end of the week. It's only going to be 101. So.
Oh my God! Cool down, and hopefully monsoons. They are imminent.
But you can see them by the house over by us.
Yeah,
it was building up and
Oh,
starting to get cloudy.
Love monsoon. Yeah.
All right. So we have talk about Michelle.
Yes. Our lovely Michelle. She is, one of our newest certified practitioners. She works here on the staff with us, and we just love her. But this morning she had some surgery, and so we just want to tell her that we love her and thinking about her.
We love you, Michelle.
We love you, Michelle, and I'm actually going to be
right
after
the show.
I'm going to go over and do some BioTouch with her.
Right when she comes out of the operating room. There's nothing finer, folks, than doing BioTouch immediately after an operation.
Wow, I know. Starting that healing process immediately, huh?
I've done it so many times. It's sort of like being under those lights and that vibration and all that. And BioTouch just helps you come back into your body. It just starts that healing process. So, if anybody out there is having an operation, you're in that hospital setting, get somebody to work on you right away, even if you don't know it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay. So we have our DreamCatcher this week.
Beautiful DreamCatcher, hanging in our center here in Tucson, and I'd say a global venture. A thought from a lovely lady, Lorraine Mills, and actually created it on December 12th, 2012.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And this week we have Terrie Sherman.
Terrie.
Great picture of her. I found it on her Facebook
That is a great picture of Terrie. And a long-time recipient, but Terrie she's a great supporter of this foundation.
She really is. And she's had a lot of issues, but keeps on coming.
She does.
It's a good one talking with her because BioTouch hasn't necessarily transformed the issue that she's been dealing with. She goes to doctors, gets her operations, but it's definitely taken the edge and off of all those trips to the hospital and her healing process. And
it's as she says, it's added a quality to her life.
Quality. Mm-hmm. And you've added a quality to us, Terrie. Thank you very much for all your support.
Yes.
And if you'd like to be in the center of the DreamCatcher, send us a picture of yourself and where you reside on the planet, and we'll put you in the hat. I think we have the DreamCatcher for another few months, so then it'll move on to its next place.
Home.
Its next home. So we have had lots of activity this week.
Goodness.
Incredible.
Gracious.
Incredible. And so one of the things that's happened in this past week are these 2 workshops.
Look at that.
I mean, so the bottom one there, that's from Dave Clausen in, Newcastle, Colorado. The interesting thing about that one, there's 4 guys and 3 women.
Wow.
And there's the book there. And in the top corner there is Michaela. She's in the middle with the blue, and she's having her class in Germany.
Yeah. Yes. Oh,
and I think there's a lady there from Switzerland, she said, and Austria. Yeah. I know. So that all happened this week.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
it sure did.
So if you want to have a class in your community, you can contact us too. We also have a class tomorrow in Lyle, that's near Chicago.
Right.
And this weekend in Giza, in Egypt.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Things are happening, folks.
Thank you to all of you for helping us share this.
We just, it's just so exciting to see all this sharing going on.
Yeah.
And we have a really fun, let me find it here.
Our workshop.
Yes.
Is that what you were going to
No, I was going to show this one
Oh,
here. So hold on, here, folks. Here you go.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, do you want to learn how to do BioTouch? You do? What's it help with?
Boo-boos.
It helps with boo-boos. You want Mommy to show you how? And you can help Mommy's boo-boos? And I can help your boo-boos too. Are you Superman? Are you Superman? You have a Band-Aid, so you have a boo-boo too. You want Mommy to do it on you? BioTouch? Okay.
BioTouch is for boo-boos. Yeah.
We love you, Trevor. You're our new poster child.
So cute.
We have another one I'll show you next week where he's
Yeah.
thanking BioTouch. But, you know, and the interesting thing was his mother told us that she did not prompt him to answer about that way.
Oh.
That he came up with BioTouch is good for boo-boos all on his own.
From the mouth of babes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so again, it's the children love it. We hope that we're going to get this into more families to share
gosh.
BioTouch.
Yeah, that's.
So we're going to read a part from the manual. Yeah.
We are.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is from our manual. Let's show you a picture of that if you haven't seen it yet. No, that's the book. There's the manual. And we have a preface and an epilogue, and we always love to read a little bit from the epilogue.
Yes.
And so here we go.
This is one of the paragraphs from our epilogue in our manual. Know thyself. Every human being is the vehicle of his own destiny. Each is free to venture into some elegant area of thought and peer with yearning trepidation into the obscure shadows. Those who refrain from this liberty will live an ordinary life, be conditioned by ordinary thoughts, exhibit doubts that have ordinarily been postulated by others. Such people are a part of the ordinary problems, seeking ordinary solutions. It is the ordinary role for the ordinary man, and it is clearly the most comfortable for ordinary peace of mind. The ordinary provides no favorable climate for progress. Well,
Yes, sirree. Ordinary.
Ordinary.
So, you know, when you read that, you know, how does that fit in your life, in you doing BioTouch? We were talking about that before the show here.
Yeah, it's interesting you should ask me that, because I was having a conversation with myself driving here this morning, and it came to me, you know, that I've stepped into some service, a big service in being part of this foundation, in sharing BioTouch with the world. Not only as a recipient, of course the benefits are, you know, I get some BioTouch once a week, but the rest of what I stepped into with you and all these amazing staff members, board members, is that BioTouch has increased the affluency in my life on every level. And you know, that's what happens. I've opened myself up to be of service, and the love that pours into me and from me because of that, it's added the most amazing quality to my experience in my life, and offered opportunities I don't know if I could have ever have thought possible. So on so many levels, you know, this is what love is. My daughter said to me last week, "Mama, you're just getting younger." And I'm thinking, is that energy of love that pours forth from us? And
right.
it just, you know, it just on and on and on. So everything in my life has been affected and improved with BioTouch. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking the same thing too. It was like this morning. It was like, what am I grateful for with BioTouch? And it's just like everything.
Everything.
It's just, you know, that when you talked about the ordinary, you know, that I don't live an ordinary life. In
No.
fact, some people say I live in a tree.
There could be worse places to live. Yeah.
But it's allowed me to meet people at really that place where we're all the same, you know, and there's something about just not being better than anybody. I'm not a healer. I'm just an ordinary guy doing unordinary things, you know, and allowing people to empower themselves to step into a life of service and of sharing that deep sense of love for another human being. And as you share that with another human being, that's how you get it back. It's that affluency is affluency when you give it away.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
And BioTouch just fills us so much and gives us so much to give back. And that's why we do these shows. And I was watching a live show of this Krishna Das, and he was in Switzerland. And it was like watching the Hokulea come in to Hawaii. And there's something powerful about the live broadcast. And we know a lot of you will be seeing this in a replay. But I was thinking, maybe Horace is right. We need to do more of these shows because the energy of the live broadcast.
It's different, isn't
it?
it?
It brings that sense of service
and being present right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we also want you to know, please send us questions. We still haven't learned how to read the postings as they're coming in.
I know. There's no hope for me. You're further down that road than I am.
But the gratefulness is amazing. And
that's a really powerful thought, because when we are grateful for everything in our lives, small things, great things that happen to us, but those little things every single day, if we could step into gratefulness, it changes the quality of our lives on so many levels. And it affects the whole body. And that's like what BioTouch does. It starts with the body, and it opens us up to our humanity. It opens us up to our hearts and our minds, and it just can change. We're like flowers, just opening up those petals, just on and on. And that's what I feel like.
And that gratefulness is shared just with these two fingers.
Yeah, that's it.
Shahrazad again posted a lot of some of the things in the museum that show these two fingers. That somewhere that Norman actually was just reawakening the ancient Egyptian healing technique that her father in Egypt claimed, started almost 60,000 years ago. And it still goes on. Just these two fingers lightly touching the skin is a sign of gratefulness. It's a step. It's an act of gratefulness. With another human being.
the journey of humanity hasn't changed in 60,000 years. We're still able to use those two fingers.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like what we hold here in the teaching the technique. Nothing's changed.
Right.
Holding the integrity that's what BioTouch does. It holds the integrity of humanity for all of us. That's what it does.
So we encourage you to come join us and learn this technique. Yeah. And again, if all you can do is the greeting, every week we also show a different set of points. But come learn it. Go online, justtouch.com. And you can, if you can't get here for a class, if you can't get to Egypt, if you can't get to Germany, if you can't get to Colorado, you can go online. We have online trainings, and it's really easy. We give you a personal instructor. We send you the manual. We give you an ebook version. We actually send you the book that Deborah Schillhouse wrote, and we do one-on-one trainings. And there's there's nothing finer. And we come in on a Skype. We can check your points. So it's easy to learn how to do it.
It's very doable.
So let's teach one of those points here. And we're going to teach you allergy, infection, and poison from our manual. So here we go. The infection, allergy, and poison sets are 3 separate sets of points. They all share the same hold point, which is the same as greeting point 1, located in the fleshy area just below the base of the breastbone. As with all sets of points, these may be touched repeatedly. Infections of any kind anywhere in the body may be addressed by holding X and with the other hand touching point 1, which is at the base of the large muscle on the right side of the neck and slightly above and behind metabolism point 1. Allergies or allergic reactions may be addressed by holding X and with the other hand touching point 2, which is on the right side of the neck directly behind metabolism point 3 on the top of the large muscle. To address poisoning within the body, hold X And with the other hand, alternately touch point 1 and point 2. Simple.
Simple.
And if you're living in Tucson and getting these allergies from all this dust, you can't even see the mountains these days.
Wow.
Just that one point is incredibly effective. People just feel like, oh my God, I can breathe again.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's happened.
and for poison, that's for any kind of poison in the body.
In the body.
It could even be the different drugs you're taking, the side effects that we get from
Right.
the drugs. It can
All
help
the
clean that up.
toxins
Right.
and-
If you're on chemotherapy, it can help, not have a lot of the side effects, and it doesn't get in the way of the different drugs or this chemo.
Right.
I mean, BioTouch
Exactly.
is a holistic practice. We talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it works well with the medications you're taking, with the operations that you're doing, as we talked about with Michelle
Michelle.
today. Yeah. So just bring BioTouch into it. Affluency. We have use it all. Use the medication. Use the operations.
Right.
And yet add BioTouch.
Yeah. Oh, it's so perfect,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
So, we also have our book that we've been trying to get around the world here, and this is our little hashtag, Where in the World is BioTouch? And so we're encouraging you, if you've gotten the book, or if you haven't, order it online, and send us your picture. And here's some of the pictures that we've shown. There's you in Ashland, Oregon, and there's Deborah on a cruise in the middle of the Pacific. And who's that?
Ooh, that's my beautiful daughter-in-law, but also our PR and marketing director,
That's right.
isn't she?
And there we are in Sedona.
Yeah.
There we are in India.
Chetna.
These are just great little. There we are. This is in
Dave.
Ouray. This is at
Yeah.
just before you get into Ouray, Colorado. There's
Well,
some character
look
in the
at you.
pool in 110-degree weather.
Yeah, right.
And there we are. That's a new one we have. Zach is on the Animas River in Durango.
That's great.
And there again is the class in Newcastle, Colorado. And there we are in Germany,
Germany.
And the book just seems to be getting around. And there's Bettina, the beaches of North Carolina. So please take a picture of the book. Send it to us. It doesn't matter. It could be at home. You don't even have to put yourself in it. Put the book on a chair or
just take a picture.
take a picture of it under a tree and just let us know where it's at. So it's fun. We'll accumulate all these and we'll post them with that little hashtag, Where in the World is BioTouch, and we'll see how that can grow.
Oh yeah, it's great. I think it's fun.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Tell people about our workshop that we had. That was fun too.
Oh my goodness!
Tidal hernia and acid reflux.
This last Thursday on the 22nd, we offered our evening fourth Thursday of the month workshop, and it was the largest workshop that we have had so far.
Yeah.
I was just really amazed, but actually really pleased. It was a great bunch of people. A lot of them have taken practitioner training and they have been to some of our other workshops, but there was some new people that came in. It was wonderful. Yeah.
And if you just want to learn about a particular condition, every month we have a condition. We give you a little workbook, so you don't even have to learn the whole technique.
Oh, it's
2 or 3
powerful to
sets
do
of
that.
points. Our next one coming up the 4th Thursday of July will be on osteo and rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh dear.
Yes.
That's going to be a good one.
Very powerful, and there'll
Yeah.
only be 2 or 3 sets of points. So
Right.
if you want to learn how to do it, hopefully we'll be able to. Well, you can get the workbook if you become a member. We have all the workbooks online for the members, $18 a year, and you get access to all the workbooks. You get a free entire training ebook, and has links to the video, so it's easy to learn. And then, of course, if you have questions,
Oh well.
call us. Call Bev. She's
Absolutely.
available 24/7.
You just actually put that out there.
We don't let her sleep. Well, I
Thank
was
you.
going to tell people when you talked about age how,
Oh yeah, there
BioTouch
you
has
go.
done wonders since,
Wonders.
I'm actually
I don't even-
95 years
You're
old. so-
95. I don't need sleep anymore.
Right, that's right.
I'm
We don't
good.
need sleep. I was told once you need 7.5 minutes a day. So
Really?
try BioTouch, folks, and see what it can do for
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
So anyhow,
absolutely.
I think we've done another fine 20 minutes here.
We have.
And I want to thank you. I'm grateful to you.
Oh.
I'm grateful that you've stepped up to help get BioTouch out there to humanity.
Well, and can I say how grateful I am for you that you offered an opportunity to me, and I decided to say yes. And that's the power in each of us. We are offered and we can say yes. And when we do, sometimes we step into something we have no idea. So thank you for changing my life. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just say yes, folks.
Just say yes.
Just say yes.
Yeah, why
Thanks
not?
for letting us into your home, into your phone,
Yeah.
and see you next week, Bev.
See you next week, Paul. Have a really glorious week.
Bye, all.
Bye.